center field. Did he get it?
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Detroit Tigers and the Marlins. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The date that's been circled for weeks is finally here. It's opening night. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Miami Marlins.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
Wei-Yin Chen gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, last year he had an ERA of about 3.5. Very consistent, and really he kept his ball club in the game every time he took the mound.
Jose Iglesias strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
First pitch, 7-11.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Yelich. And that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, an easy fly ball there to start the ball game. One of the big keys for him in this one is going to be keeping that leadoff man off base. He's off to a good start here.
Justin Upton comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a pretty fair umpire. Sometimes a pitcher will get a call in the corners, but he rarely has people barking at him about a strike zone.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Yelich going back to the track. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Well, I thought at first that this was going to be a tougher play than it wound up being. You can see him turn and run straight back towards the wall here in center field, but he gets back there in plenty of time to make the play.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Chen into the windup. Here's the 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To short. Echeverria's there. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, I think they have to understand where they're playing. This is a great pitcher's ballpark, so you're not going to go out there trying to hit the light towers with everything you swing at. Make solid contact, move the line, and play a little bit more small ball.
With a moment now, let's take a look at the defense for the Detroit Tigers. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
D. Gordon comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1.
Batting second.
Striding into the box, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Here's a high pop-up. There to take it is Cabrera, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Christian Yelich gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order after 1. No score. J.D. Martinez will stand in. He took home a Silver Slugger Award for American League outfielders a year ago. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Hammers it to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. Coming to the plate now, Ian Kinsler. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
That's inside. 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Yelich will slide over and put this one away. And that's out number 1.
Third baseman.
In now, Nick Castellanos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Chen sets. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner toward short, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Well, here's something for you kids to remember. You gotta freeze on a line drive if you're at second base. Make sure that that ball gets through before you take off and try to advance. And that's a good read there, and he's able to get back and avoid being doubled off.
James McCann is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And there now is Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and miss on the slider. Nothing in one.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there. And he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Well, a couple of good swings back-to-back, but nothing at all to show for it.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Now this one sets up a big pitch because you don't want to lose that leadoff guy in a scoreless ball game.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1. Justin Bohr stands in for the first time.
Baseman, Justin Bohr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Martin Prado digs in here for his first appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
I'm tired.
That time, and it's 1-2.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
Taken in by Kinsler. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. JT Realmuto gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone.
Yeah, and all he needs to do here is find a hole anywhere.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
No!
Gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Cabrera is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on. Cameron Maybin is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
Center fielder, number 4, Cameron Maybin.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as you'll take a look at strike 1. To short, hit hard. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, you'll get another look at this. This ball's hit sharply, so it gets on him pretty quickly. He's able to knock it down, but they weren't going to have a play after that. That should go down as an infield single.
Jordan Zimmerman shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Jose Iglesias will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.